Airport terminal, ground transportation and baggage claim.
I need to go in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have another one. We're gonna walk this way.
Okay. Walk this way.
Yeah.
A train is arriving. Please keep clear.
Smitty did it, nigga.
You can't tell. Like it's can't see a book. You can see it. Just enough to tell. Like you can't see it far. Yo, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's the boy, the kid, the boy, the one and only Moody Wuz Here. And yes, I am here up in Denver, Colorado, man, with the one and only man, the man amongst none. You know what? Not a man. He's a Martian, man. He is not the same. He is a Martian, man, filmmaker, creator, man, whatever you want to call him. Just make sure you call him the man when you say that, man. I got my boy, none other than Malik Martin in the building. You feel me? My dog.
Welcome to Denver.
Man, I'm glad, man. Glad to be out here.
City.
I already know it, man. How long you been out here now?
A year and a month.
A year and a month?
Yeah.
Loving it so far, coming out of South Memphis.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not in love with the city.
Really?
I like the chance to be able to recreate, but the city, I'm not in love with it.
I got you. I'm surprised about that, to be honest. I figured, like I said, you would love it up here. I know you, obviously, like I said, get into it, man. You like the outdoors. I know that's a big part of, like, your creativity and your projects and everything like that. So I figured this would be the perfect muse for you.
Yeah, I mean, but the outdoors is, you got to drive to go get there. The city itself, I'm not crazy.
Obviously, like I said, get into it, man. You like the outdoors. I know that's a big part of, like, your creativity and your projects and everything like that. So I figured this would be the perfect muse for you. I'm straight on that.
I was looking at an apartment the other day. That shit was $11,000 a month.
Oh, I'm straight on that.
I put that on my vision.
Oh, God. You go for it. And you got that?
Because if I can pay there, I can get something better. like what? A month?
Dog, I'm straight on
I
that.
never being shot on $450 ring. 11K? Hey,
bro, you get 11K, man. I don't even know, like, what are you doing for the rest of the day? You know what I'm saying? You paying, what are you doing for the rest of the month? I'm paying 11K on
I got
rent.
a couple open heart surgeries coming up. I don't even know where you get that type of money. Every month?
Dog, for real though, every month. Like, they expecting that. I don't even know what to do. Like, I feel like sometimes they let you slide, be like, you know what, you good. You know what I mean?
I mean, 11.59.
Maybe that's like, they prove it. Like, I prove myself, right?
You got that?
You got that, I'm good,
but just
right?
imagine first month rent and a deposit. It's like, come on, man.
Bro, don't even put that in my head. I'm straight on that. You can keep that on your vision board. I'm gonna go ahead and keep mine.
You know what I'm saying? It's so bad.
but you gonna get that 11K, and the way you gonna get that is like keep putting your projects out, keep doing your thing. Like I said, man, I love Black Ice. I already told you that a couple of times, man. I love everything that you're doing. I know, like, in a lot of things when it came to Black Ice, you was like kind of like honing in on what they look like just for us, like somebody from where you from getting to that type of like environment. And a lot of people, when we talk about mental health, they always gotta like face obstacles and face mountains. What it seemed like you literally had to face the mountains. Like, man, how do you get in that mindset? Like, what does that look like?
Well, that's where it's ironic because you actually, the things that I went through in my personal life is nothing compared to, like, well, it ain't nothing compared because Mother Nature is very scary.
Yeah.
Living in a city, you actually kind of forget how like strong wind can be.
No.
Or like how hard a tree is. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But yeah, the things that I went through personally is how I lock in on that mindset when it's no fall zone, when it's like a do or die moment, or if you're in a weather condition, or separated from a group, or I ran into a bear one time, a brown bear, and it's just like that shit is terrifying.
Like, do you when it like you run up on a bear, like you after doing your thing, run up on a bear? Like, did you already have a certain level of knowledge of like what to do in that type of situation?
You die. Yeah, I knew what you're supposed to do. I had my bear mace, but it was like it was at night. I was separated from the group, so I was by myself. Thunderstorming and shit, like scary movie shit. Like I swear to God. And then the bear came and stuck his head through the bushes. And I had my mace, but it was raining so hard, I don't know if it would even deploy. If I'm gonna be honest.
Man, heck.
So I just was like, you know, you had a good run. You know what I mean? That's what your ass get.
What's that? No, you know it's what it
You know
is.
what I'm saying? Trying to be on North.
I'm not gonna get the 11K every month, but you know, hey.
You know? Luckily, the bear backed off from the woods, didn't mess with me. But it's just like you had a good run. You know what I mean? You know.
That's wild.
It's
No,
kinda like growing up in the
I
hood.
don't know. You talking about you know? I don't know. I don't want to know that. I'm straight on that. I just watched that one movie, Cocaine Bear, and I don't even think like.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to see a bear on coke.
That's what I'm
It's
saying,
very
yo.
scary. Like a regular bear is like a bear on coke. So
I'm dead
I
ass,
don't want
bro.
to see an actual bear on coke.
For real though. So like you got your projects, like I said, you've been working on. Is there anything like new that you're like kind of continuing to get into? I know you just got your own podcast going, taking a walk in the park. If I
Yeah.
got that right,
Yeah.
you know what inspired you to kind of like do that? And like I guess I see you got like a variety of different like guests that you come on there. You know, kind of like what was the brains like? What was the process of you going into that?
I mean, Outside Magazine approached me with the idea of doing the show.
Flex.
They didn't know what kind, like, you know, they wanted to go half and half on ideas to create this. You know
Right.
what I mean? So Walk in the Park, it was an inception of trying to have conversations outdoors, but in a controlled way, because I want to like climb a mountain and interview someone. I want to
Hard.
like take a steep ass hike. And logistically, and it's the first season, so like the budget was like, we can't climb the mountain, but we can get some treadmills.
No
You know
word.
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like.
But you know, with the treadmills, it's kind of like, you know, I want it to be the outdoor industry hot ones, where like instead of get hotter, it gets faster and faster, steeper
Okay.
and steeper. But you know, just talking to figures that I find interested in the outdoors and getting away from the atypical cloth that is cut of just like, I'm a strong man, I climb mountains.
I got you.
Like that shit is boring, and I've always had a fresh take on it because I didn't grow up in that culture.
No
you know
word.
what I'm saying? So it's like I have a different. Like, you know, you might be a climber for 10 years and you see someone do a move, and you're gonna be like, oh, he did the double hill pull up. And I'm just like, damn, that might look like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He look like you know what I'm saying? But it's just perception and like bringing that fresh set of eyes to it, and through conversation though, being able to have like harsh conversations and make it not patronizing.
Yeah.
And coming from a place of understanding.
Right.
But that, you know, with my guests, I know all those people personally, and I've had like, you know, good exchanges with them, or
Yeah.
kicked it with them or something. Like, you know.
Was it like I said? I know you said in regards to like Denver as a whole, you know, you're not really just rocking with it as much. But like I said, it seems that you found like your community within it as well, though. So like I know one of the biggest things that I try to like convey to people, especially when it comes to like just kind of putting yourself in environment and putting yourself around certain people, you know. Was it hard for you to kind of like find that community, especially coming from Memphis where nobody's climbing nothing, and then you know what, you decide you're gonna do that, and then I feel like did they welcome you with welcome arms and just kind of like help you get through those at a pretty smooth pace, I guess they would say.
Yeah, I mean, my introduction to the outside was it was pretty swift, you know, but I was working hard and I kind of just made connections naturally. I feel like what networking, a lot of people think is like, hey, I'm here, I do this.
Right,
what do
right,
you do? No, we're networking. No, that's not networking.
Yeah, it's all
networking
done.
is when you work so hard in your field that you're bumped naturally. Like when I was a photographer and I was paying my rent with like taking photo shoots and baby showers and whatever, nigga, the networking was like, I've seen you somewhere taking, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you did someone pictures I know, and the referrals, like I've never, hey, hire me to do something. I was like me out there being working was the way to do that. So by the time I moved to Denver, I kind of had a somewhat of a network established, you know what I'm saying, with Nick, the brand like North Face and everything.
Gotcha.
A couple of climbers, and then also my girlfriend that has a huge part of like me finding a foundation for community.
Nice.
Cause I'm in the house, I'm a fucking recluse.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I stay to myself.
Really? I didn't figure out like I mean, but you already know. Like that's the thing. I know different versions of you. I know the one that's gonna be like out there kicking it with me right behind me in line, doing the
I
thing or
still
whatever.
party when I do party,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just like I be in the crib. Like I'm a homebody. You know, I am
Nice.
35. You feel me? Believe it or not. I know
Let's
it's hard to believe. But,
that butter the skin.
yeah, I never thought I would slow down, but shit, I want to kick. I kick it. I kicks it now. Like,
No, trust me.
That's like a
Alright.
special power when it's time to like.
Oh, trust me. I already know
It's
it.
time to kick it.
You gotta get it ready.
Boy, I'm going there. What's up? All them hard nights back in 08.
Oh, they caught up.
They didn't catch up.
Oh, shoot, they caught
That's
up
my
to me.
secret power.
They caught up to me. All that football, all them long nights, bro, I'll be done. My body be done with it.
You got CTE. That's different.
Bro, I be low key. Low key, man. Bro, trust me, like this, that day I had that stroke, I was sitting there like.
Not laughing, but serious.
No,
bro,
for real
football,
though. I'm telling you, I
bro.
already know, man.
Bro.
I was on the treadmill. I stopped treadmill. I'm like, what just happened, bro?
It was hype.
Dog, I'm telling you, trust me. That was it caught up to me, so that's why I be like surprised that like when you talking about something, you see somebody doing some move. When I see people I ain't doing some, I'm like, he out there still doing the stank leg. I'm like, he's still dug in. I'm like, he can do it still.
Yeah, but you just got to keep moving. I think
No facts.
that's physically, mentally, all that. Where a lot of people stay stagnant. You
Facts.
know? When I think about something that always gave me a spark as a young man, when we was at the frat house or whatever, and all the old heads be talking about how cool they was back in the day. how many
Facts.
hoes they had.
Facts.
They was so popping. But that's the thing about the old days. They the old days.
No facts.
And I always try to like.
Oh, facts. I see where you at.
Yeah,
Yep,
I have the best
yep.
week ever every 7 days.
I feel
can't
that.
even tell you the greatest thing I did this week.
Facts. I
And
feel that.
That's not a shot at nobody, but just like a sedimentary lifestyle is so easy to end up living.
Word.
And for me personally, like for my mental health, movement is my medicine.
Nice.
Like the more I move, the better I feel. That's why I like hikes. You know what I mean? I've lived a hard life, so it's just like me where I can get to a majestic peak, fucking valleys, mountains and shit. Like
How often you get out there?
as much as possible. I ain't got like a schedule.
Yeah, word, right?
It just comes from like, I need to go camping.
Right,
like,
right.
I need to go suffer. You know
So
what I'm saying?
you at a point that where you like go camping on your own now, right?
Yeah. I got like a camper set up in my truck.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But I just like to, I don't know. It don't even have to be like overnight stay.
Yeah.
Just drive and take a hike to this specific mountain. And I know like when you first come out here, it's just like all the mountains are pretty. When you're here long enough, you'll be like, this mountain is my favorite mountain.
I got you.
I like this one better than the
I got
other
you.
piles of rocks.
I know a lot of people, like I said, stand on nature. A lot of people always talk about like getting grounded. Like, is that a real thing? Keep it a buck. I mean, I already know you are.
Yeah, it is grounding. Like naturally in cities, they have to designate a green space, like a park. This is where the park is.
Okay.
Like, if you think about New York, it's like Central Park.
Word.
That's where the green space is. Everything else is concrete.
Word.
And green spaces release endorphins in our brain and relaxes us. It makes us feel calm.
Right.
So we'll have just like a patch of grass, your front yard or whatever. But imagine everything around you is a green space.
We got you.
The hustle and bustle of a city and hushing that. Or being able to see the Milky Way with the naked eye. That's
Word.
something that I really enjoy is like stargazing.
Yeah.
You go somewhere where they got they're called blackout zones or blackout parks.
Okay.
So they're like the darkest parts of America. It's like no light pollution. And you can just see the fucking Milky Way. You look up.
And that's dope. The darkest part, I'm not sure if I'll be able to go out there, but that's what you speak about in regards to, and if I mess it up, my bad, is it outside ain't free or outside is free? Which
Outside
one?
ain't free.
Outside ain't free. You was talking about how like people of color, and particularly when it got to the point that we're scared to go outside, scared to be in nature, but based on how it is, like whenever you speak about, like I said, going somewhere that's like the darkest spot, I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the last. I'm gonna go see the Milky Way, and I got to go out here. Come on, man. I'm not even on that. But you decided that you wanted to embark on that and do that. Like, what was that inspiration behind that?
Well, I was looking at just a hole that needed to be filled. There was a gap in the industry when I was coming in, like 2018. I was working at a rock climbing gym, And you know, I was just you got to take shit serious when ain't nothing on the table. You know
Word.
what I mean? So like, I was watching a movie, climbing movie, and I was just like working at the front desk, and I was just like, damn, how they shoot this with a helicopter? And like some dude walking by had his little pack on. I was like, no, they climb and film. And I'm like, holy shit, that's, that's a dude hanging. He's like, yeah, you didn't know? So I just like my own curiosity. Like I'm always curious.
Yeah.
And I'm always down to learn or reapply a skill differently. Cause like with cinematography, I had to learn how to reorient my camera. You know, most is on this horizontal plane is what we on, but like
Right.
we on the side of a mountain, you be shooting vertically.
Right.
So like composition and depth and all that shit come together in the imagery.
I already know it. Like I said, I trust me. I know because, like I said, the little bit that I've done thus far, like it's so much to learn. It's so much to learn. Like I said, like colorization, like that's something I've been like trying to like see what that's about like lately and whatever. And then I'm like, man, it makes it so much of a difference when it comes like the mood that you're trying to like convey whenever you're giving out the video.
Yeah, I mean, different colors elicit different moods, but it was just like being myself truly. A lot of people feel that they, especially in our community, feel like you have to assimilate to an extent to move further into industries or whatever. But like for me, I understood that me being myself, because you don't defeat a stereotype by assimilating. The only way you defeat a stereotype is by being your true full self. So
Word.
whatever pre-notion that you had will be defeated by actual.
Got you. I got you.
So by being myself, that's how you make those changes. And just like, I don't know, I struck when it was the right place, right time.
I'm
type
with it.
situation.
I'm with it. No complaint. No complaint. No complaint. So like I said, I know you got some things up your sleeves. I hope I can get like an exclusive, like what's next that you got like up your repertoire that we're ready to see, looking forward to.
I'm finishing my next documentary, Outside Ain't Free.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for like 2 years.
Yeah, I know. I remember when you first like started dropping them previews on it and everything. So I was like, it's gonna be ready.
But that's the thing, like as life unfolds, the story does too. And so, finally got to a point where I can know what I want to say, because it's very hard for me when it happens to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
I
supposed to
get
make
you.
this shit entertaining when it was just like, what I'm saying, going through at times was not entertaining,
I feel you.
And just understanding how to put it all together.
You still skateboard? I see you checking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 35. Like,
I'm 35, man.
that shit starting to add up. Last year I felt so hard when the little kid stopped. I was like, "Are you okay?" Going home. God damn. And I ain't got no insurance.
Right, I haven't got in what you call it, the bowl?
Oh yeah.
Since the last time we was in there.
It's like 10 years
No, I haven't been in one since then, yo. I'm not fooling with it. I'm all about the skates now. I might get on the board every once in a while, but other than that, I'm straight. That board get away from me sometimes, especially when I think I can still try to do something.
I started skating a little bit last year, but it's just like, I can't take risks no more. When you like younger, you break your arm, everybody's like, "Oh, let me sign your cast. What's up?" I break my arm, people like, "What were you doing? Are you okay? What happened?
Question
Were
your
you in a car
decision.
wreck?
That's like for real.
You got beat up. You a skateboarder. You might think he Bart Simpson."
No, for real though. For real though. Everybody questions, but you do get to a certain age. Everybody questioning like they don't want you to go outside and do nothing no more. And then if you do something, then they be
But
like,
you get old, stiff, and die. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm
I had
saying.
an old coworker named Howard. Howard was like 83, and I was the district manager. He was the regional manager, and I'd be like, "Howard, like, why do you work?" For real, bro. You got like great grandkids, bro. Like, you got money. And Howard was like, "I'm gonna tell you this. All my friends, they retire. They get them a nice lazy boy chair. And
And
they
be
sit in their
done
chair
with it.
every day, and they get stiff, and then they die." He was like, "I don't want to die, so I come to work." And all he did was walk around the office for a couple hours and go home. But it was like
It make it
it
different.
gave him something to do.
For real though.
But before you even get old, just our routines and like being brave enough to dare to break them. To like, take
like
a chance
that.
on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We take so many chances on like who we crushing on at the time. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some bullshit opportunity to get rich quick scheme. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
But it's like take a chance on yourself and like plan for yourself.
No,
Put some
word.
time and effort into yourself.
I'm going to remember that. We say be brave enough to break your own routine.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
with
that. shit
that.
hard,
No, for real though.
Like, it's easy. You go to work, you get a new job, it's kind of exhausting. You come home, you drink a beer, go to sleep on the couch.
Facts.
Fuck around, 10 months later, now you don't drink a beer every day. You done drink a 6-pack, and then it go to like what you know what I'm saying. It's
No,
so
facts.
easy just to fall into the and then the way society set up. You don't have no time for yourself. Like going to the gym. It's not that people are lazy. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers is lazy, but it's an arduous task to be like, bro, I got kids. I gotta go pick these motherfuckers up, drop these motherfuckers up,
No facts.
go to work,
Word.
go by the grocery store, pay this bill before I get to the house. And then you gotta cook or clean or, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to be like, okay, now I'm gonna go.
No facts.
And it's just so a lot of people get caught up in that web, but it's like, I don't know, if you're not set in stone with kids or like certified,
Yeah.
you know, take a chance on yourself.
Word.
Don't be like that lady who moved to Texas to be an influencer.
Oh
Like,
my goodness. Yeah. No, I seen that.
that
Yeah.
was, like,
Yeah, that was rough to
you
watch.
got 3 kids.
Yeah, word.
What are you
Like
to
for
be
real
an
though.
influencer?
Like for real though. Yeah, I saw that. Like I
So you get
said,
some free sheen.
I saw that. No, that's facts. That's for real though. Had on the news. They had like the shelter with her, like sitting down. She like, yeah, I moved out here. You know what I'm saying?
She said at the beginning of it's January 29th, people. She said at the beginning of the year she moved to Texas to be an influencer and they ran out of money.
Already.
So you didn't have a month's worth of money.
Nothing.
It's
That's what
still
I'm
the
saying.
month.
With
It's the
3
beginning.
kids.
I can still say I ain't seen you since last year.
No, for real.
I'm that guy. I'll be like, huh, I ain't seen you since last year. That shit lame. I know. That's why I like saying it.
No, I'm with it. I'm done with it.
Because it's true.
No, it is, man. Trust me. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't even know what to say. Cause I mean, like I said, it be people. You know what I'm saying? You, at the end of the day, you still gotta like make sound decisions, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? And just like assess the. You know, I'm not telling nobody like not to follow their dream, no matter what age they is. But you still got, like I said, when you got kids, and you got certain obligations. You still gotta like, all right, you know. Am I thinking about everybody in this scenario versus myself? And then at the end of the day, do you even have like the talent to be this like the influencer that you see yourself?
I mean,
you know?
that's the thing where I never can deter people. So I'll tell anybody this: like, if you do some shit on Facebook, I watch it. If you create a YouTube,
Yeah.
I don't watch it. If you have a fucking review, I watch it. I might not like it, but I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, anybody, if you do something long enough, you might get good at it.
No,
I
facts.
ain't gonna say you is, because some people just suck at that, and it just be like.
Just what it be, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you put the time and effort in, anything can happen. And but it comes with immense sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I feel like so many people, especially in the social media age, like try to skip the process. And I'm not
Facts.
saying that you have to suffer or be scuffed up or fucked
Yeah.
up. But it just what comes with going through the ringer is that you're tried and tested. You know what I mean? Like as an artist, I've had to reinvent my artistry over and over through the years.
Right.
And the only person that makes you sharpen that sword is you. And it's very hard to like level up. It's kind of like a video game where you just do the same fucking repetitive routine.
Right.
You level 2 now. It's
Right.
Like, damn, okay, I just picked up the water bottle 100 times.
Right. No,
Level
facts.
4.
Facts.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I can pick it up faster. but it's just like with skills, it can come the same way. But so many people give up on it, and I get it because it's hard. But do you want it? And that's where like you separate. You know what I mean?
No
you can
word.
have a dream, but do you want it?
No,
you can
fact.
have it, but do you want it?
But-
and like,
No word. And the thing, and like to ask you, and this might be like I said, the perfect like segue or ending, whatever we want to call it. I know, like, I've been knowing you for a while, and I know how you speak of yourself. And like I said, somebody walk across the street, they might not think anything about like who Malik is or who, like, what that might mean. But you know, even as you saw yourself 10 years ago, and you picked up that camera for the first time, did you see yourself getting to like this point to where you're touring, you got partnerships with major brands, you're at film festivals all across the country, nation, and all that stuff? Like, did that even like cross your mind like one time when you started thinking about like, this is what I was gonna do when I pick up this camera, when I'm gonna like grind it out and start at, like you said, that level 1?
I mean, for those who don't know, like in 2016, I graduated from college and I was living in a raggedy ass apartment. That shit had like someone brought a couch off the street and it had bed bugs.
On Johnson, right?
Yeah. Look, I wish I knew the address.
Yeah.
That Johnny,
Right across the street from Church's Chicken.
yeah, but it's not like the condo we joints. It's the trap house looking one.
No, I already know it.
For everybody, that joint need to be condemned on God.
No, for real.
Like I bet you they have in the driveway they have mailboxes.
Yeah.
In 2015, I was staying there. And
I already
asked for them
knew
to
it.
put a cover on it, and they refused to. It's 20 whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna go check it. Next time I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go
I
check.
bet ain't no cover on those mailboxes.
I'm gonna go check it.
But yeah, it was just like I was so fed up with dealing with a slumlord.
Yeah.
And I had just got a little raise at work. I was working for ASU, and I was at a crossroads where I was like, I don't know. I don't have like the type of family connections that I can lean on for anything.
Yeah, I
so
feel
it's
you.
just like I didn't have somewhere where I could go stay for free.
Yeah.
And stack some bread, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just on my grandma's porch one day and had the idea that like I need to shoot videos for my poems, and I was like, how can I do that? I ain't got a camera. Then it was like, fuck it, like go camp.
Yeah.
And then you can, instead of paying rent, you can like save that money and pay yourself. And I was like, bet. And I went to Bass Pro and went and bought like a big ass tent. And I would just go out to Craighead Forest, and I would couch surf at like the homies' cribs and shit.
Oh,
couple
okay.
joints. But yeah, it was just like I was still working.
Yeah.
I had more money then than I ever had in my life because I had no bills.
Yeah, nothing else. I feel that.
But you know, you hear all that and then see where I'm at now, and it's like, oh, that's great. But it's just like, you know, the night. What I think about to answer your question is like the nights of uncertainty, like laying in a tent looking up at the stars, like, the fuck am I doing?
No word.
I ain't even took a picture in 3-4 days with this camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, what am I doing? I'm going to Memphis and taking pictures of my homies who rap, and it'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
But that's where I say like taking it serious when ain't nothing on the table. So many people want to hustle and think about like the grand scheme. Like if I could go back in time and just be like, wake up, nigga. In 4 years, you're going to be on North Face. It would have been like, how? I didn't even own a jacket at the time.
Word.
You know what I mean? So it's just like staying curious and true to my lens, you know what I mean? And just like leveling up. Like I don't know too many people who step from behind the camera to in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just being able to still be able to step behind the camera from time to time and go hard. You know what I mean?
Word.
But it's just being able to make those sacrifices or whatever's necessary, like if you really want it. You feel me?
No, I'm with
I never
that.
could see this. No. I just knew it was something that I had to do. And even if it was like nothing came from it, at least I did it.
No,
you know
word.
what I mean? Like the number one thing of regret of people on their deathbed is they wish they would have lived the life they wanted to
Facts.
live instead of what other people wanted. And
Right.
like, I don't know. That's where I've always been blessed with. Like, fuck all y'all. Like, I ain't never tried to like. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Nigga.
Word.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I'm
Word.
gonna say what the fuck I want to say. If you don't like it, you can't beat my ass. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
that,
I've always been like that. And but as I got older, understanding how to like navigate certain circles. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
be a grown up. You know what I mean? Get business done.
I'm
Be
with it.
responsible. You know what I'm saying? All the non-fun things I tried to avoid forever, but it's like, I don't know, it's part of it. And just the maturization of me over the years. You know?
I'm with it. No doubt, man. That's perfect, yo, man. Hey, man, I do appreciate you coming out here, my
Thank you
dog,
for having
man.
me.
Holding
It
it
was cool.
down, man. Like I said, man, we got Outside Ain't Free gonna be coming soon. We ain't gonna put no
Yeah,
date
no
on it. We
doubt.
gonna put no
Yeah.
time on it because you can't rush creativity, you can't rush the
We're in
story.
the final editing phase
Hey,
right now, so
it's gonna be soon.
yeah.
I don't be looking for him. Like, hey, it'll be here. It is. He always send me that clip on that in the inbox. I'm like, there it is. Give me the code.
I'm a bootleg my own shit
That's alright.
to try to like get the buzz up. I'll be like, they leaked it. Oh my god, you can buy it for $3 at this corner store. Oh, it's only on DVD. No, you can't stream
You
it.
can't do it.
We're going back to analog only, bitch. What you gonna watch when the world ends? Niggas gonna be trying to stream. Ain't gonna be shit. On the
For
world.
real though.
I'm gonna be watching Simpsons.
No, with it. I'll probably be watching Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I love Bob's Burgers. That's
your,
my
like,
go-to.
Comfort rewatch.
That's it. That's my comfort rewatch. Every time I go, when it's time to go to bed, I'm out there with that Bob Burger holding it down. I got 13 seasons. I can feel to keep going back and through. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Every
I be
episode.
watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force like that.
I haven't heard that one. Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
It's weird as fuck.
All right, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to just check it out. She just put me up on anime, Death Note. So I was like, I'm starting to like get on that. So I'm broadening it out, man. But, hey, all that to say, outside ain't free is what we thinking about. What we gonna be watching that, man. Man, like I said, I got the kid, man, the one and only Malik, the Martian. He is not the same, man. Y'all better put some respect on it. My name is Moody, and I was here, man. We out of this thing,
Peace
Denver.
out. See y'all next year.
You need help.
Still doing okay? Okay. Don't let your Papa Bear socks come out.